Greetings, Islam, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Hola, and all the many words of peace throughout all the human family. Today, we're going to do a decode. This particular episode is about the Simpsons animation scene, but we're gonna add our 2 cents to it. And we appreciate the people for always doing great decodes. Shout out to Cryptolycan. Shout out to Crypto Bully Bear. How you folks doing today? Good to see you. We're going to talk about Homer's Proton Accelerator. Very important. This is very, very important. Oh, without question, the Simpsons are talking about Proton. They're talking about Proton. I'm sorry if people's feelings are hurt. This is not about hurting people's feelings. This is for me and my personal opinions about decoding. This is decoding. I love cryptography, and these are cryptic messages, and I like to decode. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about, first, we're going to go over proton, what it means. Let's look at this together. Proton, it says, proton, the mass of the proton is 1,836 times greater than that of the electron. It says the atoms of each chemical element have a characteristic number of protons in the nucleus. It says this is known as the atomic number. The common isotope of hydrogen has a nucleus consisting of a single proton, a stable subatomic particle occurring in all atomic nuclei with a positive electric charge equal in magnitude of that of an electron. But here's where we're going to get to the etymology here. Proton means first. In modern terms, it means first recorded in 1920. But let's go deeper than that. We're going to go over here. In this scene here, a Cryptolycan just did a decode on this today, but I'm going to add my 2 cents to it. Let's go into it. They're going to see this exciting new product, and they're bringing out the suit. This represents being wrapped. This represents the digital asset being wrapped. These are protons, and protons are particles. Let's go further into it. Animation. So they walk him over. Now, this is representing the digital asset being wrapped. This, of course, we know is a dog. But remember, he's connected through the suit, and they flipped it on you. Dog backwards says God. And these are particles. This represents the God particle. Let's come over here, which is called the Higgs boson. It says, how was the Higgs boson discovered and announced? It says the Higgs boson was discovered at the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, by the ATLAS and CMS experiments, and its discovery was announced on July 4th. Sounds like a big bang, 2012. Sounds like a big bang to me. Let's go further. Now, acceleration. You have the movement of the particles. So the particles are moving now, and it's accelerating this. Again, this represents, and I'm not saying that's God, I'm saying backwards, it's dog is spelled God, and these are particles. I'm going to go over here really fast. Let's see. Homer's Proton Accelerator. That was a scene, because they're talking about the Higgs boson. They're talking about CERN. Capital C, capital E, capital R, capital N. CERN is a laboratory where they do nuclear experiments, where they have a super collider there, and they slam protons against each other hard as they can. In this sense, it was to knock certain things loose, which are called gluons. And I feel that gluons represent like the siloed finance that's been sitting still. And once they start to accelerate the movement of it and knock it apart, then it will flow. This suit here, the movement, since these are protons, give me just a moment. Let's get back to it. These protons are starting to move. That's the money, the liquidity, the color here. Color represents what I told you before represents gold, colloidal. So once they're moving, that's the liquidity moving. And that's the proton accelerator here, which is called CERN. Let's go further. It says CERN particle accelerator. It says the CERN particle accelerator is a large scientific facility used for conducting experiments in physical physics and particle physics. It says the European Organization for Nuclear, like on The Simpsons, the nuclear research known as CERN is an intergovernmental organization that operates the largest particle physics laboratory in the world. Established in 1954, it is based in a suburb of Geneva. It's Geneva. Sorry about that. On the French and Switzerland border. It said it comprises 23 member states. Think about that. Let's see what questions we have. You have any questions? I've never understood the gold bullion of 1985. Okay, backing. In the sense, it's to me, it's saying that which will be used to the technology used to move these things are going to be as valuable as gold. I feel that's the proton, the XPR proton network. It's what's going to move these things. So, say for instance, you don't have the legal right for jurisdictionally to run your crypto in an area. It can be put on Proton and it meets all the requirements. That's what I mean by liquid gold. Liquidity, the movement, liquidity. That's why they're saying liquid gold. That's the movement, liquidity, the movement of the money. That's what I wanted to talk to you all about. But I'll leave the rest for you to go and research. Once you research and go and read, you'll understand what I see very clearly because they have the nuclear facility there. And I just showed you CERN. I keep telling you, these have everything to do with certain laboratories around the world too, because they're talking about protons. They're talking about a structure. Let me see this. I'm going to scroll over here really fast. These here are atomic structures. This is atomic structure. These are subatomic structures, like other things on chain. See this? These are atomic particle building blocks. You should go look into it more deeply. I just wanted to spend the time to make sure that I shared this with you. And you know I love you. Peace to all of the human family. Please do your research. Have a good day.